In the previous episode, we found out that Mr. Cordell is the mastermind behind the bad things happening at the school. He was the reason of the appearance of the monsters that Seika and the others fought. Seika discovered this and made the right decision for him. In this episode we will see that there is a big party held at the school. The two beautiful young ladies are talking happily, Amiyu and Aoife. They are in their second year of high school. Since the disappearance of Mr. Cordell, the area has been quiet and there have been no attacks of monsters is happening. Seika also spread out his Shikigami to keep an eye on the surroundings. Later Seika and Aoife were called by the vice principal and said to go to the principal's office the next day. On the next day, Seika and Aoife head to the principal's office. The principal spoke to Seika and said that Seika bears a resemblance to his uncle. Seika didn't know that his father had a brother. The real purpose of the principal is to let Seika join into a mixed disciplines combat tournament, and that would be held in the capital. The principal also introduced to them other student that will be also joining with him in the tournament. Her name is Mabel Crane. Because there are only 2 slots, and the principal says that Seika should decide if he is the one who will join the tournament or Aoife. Seika didn't feel good about it. He thought that the school might want to boost its reputation, that's why they participated in this tournament. The next day, the 3 friends were talking. They talk about Mabel, and why is it that she was recruited by the school to participate in the tournament. Amiyu said that maybe this girl named Mabel was chosen by the nobles to make an appearance in the tournament so that it would be easy for her to get a high-ranking job in the government. Amiyu added that Mabel will withdraw in the first part of the match because she has no experience in difficult matches. Suddenly, Mabel appeared behind them, saying to Amiyu that, "You are the one who's never experienced hardship." Mabel added, Amiyu was not chosen because she is a weak creature. Because of this, Amiyu challenges Mabel to a sword duel. Seika gave the signal and of 2 fight. Amiyu quickly rushed to Mabel. Mabel quickly blocked Amiyu's attack. After a moment, Mabel managed to defeat Amiyu. Amiyu said, the only reason she lost was because Mabel used dark magic and Seika knew that. Seika and Mabel started heading to the capital where the tournament will be held. Finally they reached the capital. Seika is not feeling well because she has carriage sickness every time he rides in any vehicle. He felt like he was going to die. The 3 looked at the board and found out that if Mabel and Seika both win, they will compete themselves when they reach the semifinals. Seika said goodbye to Amiyu and Aoife. Aoife said that she had to go with him because there was no one to take care of him. Seika said that he was fine and suggested that she and Amiyu go for a walk. Amiyu teases Aoife that sometimes men want to be alone and she won't necessarily follow Seika wherever he goes though. Aoife said that she will buy food for him when she returns. Seika started to take it out his Shikigami because he wants to know the real reason why the school chose him for the tournament and not Amiyu. Finally, the Capital Mixed Disciplines Combat Tournament has begun. In the rules, every player can use their magic. Half of the participants were magicians. The contestant loses if he is unable to fight any longer, is knocked out of the ring or otherwise surrenders. And the amulet of the losing contestant will be destroyed. The announcer called out Seika, and his competitor named Dennis Regan, a mad dog speedster, from the Garls mercenary band. He is a skilled swordsman and the pride of the Garls mercenary band. Dennis immediately boasted and told Seika that he is a lucky guy, getting to beat the shit out of a noble brat in the first round. This first fight is a fight between a mage and a swordsman. When the announcer gave the signal for the start of the tournament, Dennis quickly rushed Seika. Using the sword, he stabbed Seika in the stomach, but Seika was able to teleport quickly. Seika tells Dennis, goodbye. Using the spell of internal release, Dennis was blown away outside the ring. And Seika was declared as a winner. The announcer called out the second fighters. The first to introduced is Bellum, the best student at Sage Ford. His rival is Kyle, a guard in the Rugrick Merchants Association. At the beginning of the game, Bellum immediately felt something different. He is unable to move any parts of his body, and Seika immediately looked into his Shikigami to see what was happening. Kyle approached Bellum and stabbed him, and Bellum is now defeated. Seika realized that this Kyle was a veteran killer. He is not just a guard. He probably has a dark history sent by someone. Seika went on to say that there really is a creature like this. A casters who put spiritual power into their gaze and curse who they look. They are the ones called bearers of the evil eye. If you liked this video and want to see the next part, please subscribe to this channel because I'll be posting many more just like this. I'll see you on the next one.